Hey, welcome to the All the Way Live podcast. I am your host, Carl Washington. This is the All the Way Live podcast with Carl and the Angels. We started out as a radio station a few years back, and we since then have moved to a podcast. And we welcome all of you here on the show. It is a Friday. I know a lot of people are getting ready, if they haven't, well, yeah, they're getting ready to watch the Lakers' last game. And so we're going to kind of go a little fast through this. We got a lot of stuff we got to get through, but hopefully we'll get you into the second quarter of the game if we can get this thing out of the way. Because I know a lot of you Laker fans out there are anxious to see the game, as some of you Warrior fans just as well. But again, this is the All the Way Live podcast with Carl and the Angels, Candy Red and Mocha. Mocha's out this week. But we do have Candy Red. You'll see her in a second. I am your host, Carl. I want to explain really quick the show that we got coming for you today. It's a pretty awesome show. So make sure you tune in and check out what we got going on. I got some really great topics that we're going to talk about today. I'm not going to tell you what those are right now, but if you stay tuned, you'll hear all about it. You hear about all the specials and the prizes and surprises that we have for the show on today. Today is Friday, May 12th, Mother's Day weekend. I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. Make sure you go out and get you something to eat. Be careful out there because COVID is still kind of rearing its ugly head in some places. So just be vigilant and make sure you wear your mask if necessary. Again, this is All the Way Live podcast. Today is May 12th. We come on every Thursday or Friday. Again, you can go to our Facebook and tell you how we get on. But again, we got a fantastic show for you today. And we have Candy Red as our second host that's on here today. When she's ready, she will just pop on, and she know how to do that without asking me to bring her on. What? And there she is. It's Candy Red, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one of our co-hosts who paints the town red. She tells you about all the events and things like that we got going on for the day. Our first segment is she's going to do her little
What's going
spiel,
down in your town?
and I'm going to do my little spiel. And our first segment is what's going down. If you're familiar with our show, our first segment is what's going down in your town. And Candy Red, bring your camera down a little bit because there you go. So Candy Red is going to, it went back up, by the way. Candy Red, bring your camera down a little bit because I can see like you cutting off your head. There you
My
go.
head cut off because I can see my big head.
Okay,
My
well,
big forehead.
we don't want to just see your big head. We want to see your whole, anyway. She's going to start it off with what's going down in your town. Candy Red is going to start out what's going down in your town. Again, you're watching the All the Way Live podcast. And so while she do that, I'm going to go and solicit some of my friends and family to come on and listen and watch the show. Your host, Candy Red.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody having a wonderful Friday evening. So our first topic, our first segment is what's going down in your town. So I'm so disappointed. Last week I missed the Kentucky Derby. So I'm sure everybody's aware of that. If you're not, I'm just going to give you a little information about it. It's held every first week of May, and it's normally in Louisville, Kentucky. So basically, we in Oklahoma, we do celebrate that as well. at our Remington Park Casino. So basically, that's just a little information about. I'm sure y'all know about everything about the um, the Kentucky Derby. So if you don't, normally the horses are normally 3 years old. They're thoroughbreds, and they run a distance of 2.0 kilometer, um, and that's approximately about 2 minutes run. So, and they're also known as the Run of the Roses. So then that's basically, after the horse run, they put the blanket and roses on the winning horse. So that's just a little bit about that. So so basically what I missed this year, so I thought Carl was gonna come on, is the Hatitude. So basically it's just a contest that I missed again. Of course, that's like I said before. You had the women and you had the men contest. So the men were the bow tie, and the women were the hat. So I'm gonna put the hat a little bit because it darken me a little bit. You can't see my face, so I just throw that down right quick. But it's called Hatitude. I like that name, Hatitude. So basically, is they give away money. They have first, second, and third place. They have the most elegant and also the most creative. I just wish I could have been there, but the best bow tie and the best couple. So hopefully, maybe Carl can find some pictures. Maybe not. That's something we didn't talk about yesterday. However, um, they give prizes away. So each category, they first, second, and third place, they'll give a prize. So that's what the contest that I missed again this year. They had it too. So I'm gonna make it next year. So I'm definitely gonna be part of their Facebook. I think they have a Facebook, Remington Facebook. I know they have a Remington Facebook, but this way I can keep in touch with exactly when they're having their attitude. So basically, there's some things that's going on in our town of Oklahoma. So I thought Carl's going to bring up some little clips. Where you at, Carl?
What about Fun Day Sunday?
Yeah, Funny Sunday. So and that happens. Like it says, it's $44, and let me just give you a little information about it. So Sunday Funday Silk Pick for special. So they have different um different like entrees. Like you have two adult entrees. So it's just special things that you can select types of meals. So if they're in particular meals cost $44, you get two adult entrees, two children. So your children can go as well. And I don't know if they have any events for the kids too, or just specifically, just hanging out, with the parents. Also, they have two desserts. It is only $44. So, and that
And then
happens
it look
every
like that's
Sunday.
every Sunday night.
Every Sunday night.
Is there
So,
races involved in it?
yes. So yeah, one Remington Park racing program. You get two racing free bet worth. And I'm not familiar with that part because I don't bet. Now I may play the slot machine.
Then you
The betting, I don't
bet.
know. You know how to bet? Do you
You pay
have
the
you
slot
bet
machine,
too?
you bet.
I guess,
So
huh?
if you pay the slot machine, you bet.
Well, not like this, not like the racing. I mean,
I went one time out here in California. It was pretty awesome. And
is
then all the
it
horses started getting sick. So I don't know about that, PETA stepped in. I guess they had some problems with that. So they're trying to stop the races in some places, but I think they're kind of back on streak again. The other thing that you talked about was the attitude that you missed, which was the hat and bow tie contest. That's the reason. Where your hat?
Yeah,
Where's that hat?
that's the reason Carl had his hat. We should have went
That's the
out there.
reason why she's got her hat
I'll
on.
just put it on a little bit because it's covering me. But
You guys might notice I wear a hat all the time.
yeah, and I love hats.
Yeah, but this particular hat is my derby hat. The one you might see if you get a chance to see me perform. I'll have this hat on. But the attitude, obviously, she missed that one too. But that was total prize $3,600 if you win the thing. That took place last weekend, May 6th.
I didn't miss that. I did say that.
I know you did that.
Yes, I didn't. I said they're winning prizes, but I don't
I
think
said
I
you missed. I said you missed the event.
Well, it's a 3,600 total prize between those 4 categories.
I said you missed the event. You didn't go to the event. That's what I meant. I missed. Right? You didn't go to the head of
time. Anywho, well, I missed the event.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not the information. You missed the event.
Yeah, I missed the event, and I said every year, and I know they probably didn't have anything through COVID, so I'm sure this probably I don't know, maybe this is the first year. It didn't say it was the first year since COVID or anything. Maybe it's not, but I keep forgetting about it. But I'm gonna be Facebook. I'm gonna join their Facebook. I think it's on the website. You go to their website. You can join their Facebook.
So the Sunday Fun Day thing at Remington Park is every
Sunday.
And it costs $44. And that's for a family of what? Is that 4?
4. Family of 4.
Family of 4. And then what are the entrees?
2 adults, 2 children.
Did it tell you what the entrees are?
The entrees are it don't say. It doesn't say.
It tells you exactly what they feed.
2 entrees for children, 2 adults entrees, 2 desserts. I guess just whatever they offer, you can call them at 405.
You get all that for $44, and it lasts for how long? It starts at 4. How long does it last? Does it say it starts at 4:00 p.m.? So it's pretty much a Sunday evening. So after church, once you get all your Sunday best on, you can take that stuff off, go down there to Remington Park, and just have a blast.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm misinformed. So there's several menus you can select.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can have blackened chicken, Caesar salad, old-fashioned chicken fried steak, chicken fettuccine alfredo, half-pound of cheeseburger, Remington Club sandwich. And you can select the coats in Philly. Choose 2. You could cheat. I guess the kids could. This is the kids' menu, I guess. Yes, cheese or pepperoni, flatbread pizza. That sounds like the kids' stuff. And chicken tenders and waffle fries. So those for the children. Those are 2 things you can select from those. That's it for the children. Then the dessert is blackout cake and cinnamon apple crisps for dessert. So, and that's a good thing. I don't know if I want to take my kids to something like that. Unless they have something else going, doing something, unless they have a carnival or something. I don't know if that's a good thing, but anywho, if that's something you like to do, then do it.
And then the hat and thing is that every year?
Yes, the attitude.
The attitude
is it attitude or attitude?
Bring the nice hat like Candy's got, which is pretty awesome.
It just said fun in the sun, so I couldn't wear it out. Yeah, because it was hiding my face. So which is a good thing because you could at least not see my big forehead.
Like I said, the show today is going to be a little. I know a lot of you guys. What we got, 15 minutes before the playoffs. This is Friday. I know.
Oh, they having the playoff. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it's probably it's Thursday and Friday. So the Lakers are playing. This is a they can clinch with this game. They win it. They pretty much knock the Warriors off. But if they lose, it's going to go to game 7, which is going to be even more popular. So it's a reason why probably a lot of people are not on today. So we're going to be really short because I want people to get on here. And I mean, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Don't get me wrong, but I want people. We're going to go through these really fast because I want y'all to get to your game. Don't worry about me. Get to your game.
No, I think you want to get to the game.
No. I imagine a lot of people want to get to the game. Right?
Yeah.
Before we, if I mean, our show is not obviously as popular as the game. It will be one day, just not today. But anyway, I want to just really quick explain you to the show and what we're about. We're all the way live podcast. Candy Red is one of your angels. Another one is Mocha. She's not here with us this week. She's out sick. We hope and pray that she gets better. Again, we started out as a radio show, so it's pretty awesome. As we grew, we grew and we transferred it into a podcast show because we figured you people wanted to see us. Maybe not me, but you want to see her. So anyway, that's the key. We think video is a lot better. You guys can chime in if you want. You can leave comments and things like that if you want on the show. If you're watching, that'd be awesome. We'd love to get your comments. You can go to Facebook and find us on our Facebook platform. You can just hit the link and it'll take you to the show. I don't even remember if I did that yet, but I have to do it to make sure you can get the link on Facebook. And so I'll go on there here in a few minutes and give you guys a link for Facebook. Remember, our main thing for our show is to entertain your product, service, or business. We want to let people know what you do. So please come on our show. Tell us about what's going on. We love to hear it and spread the word. I don't know what Candy's looking at, but she ain't looking at the screen because when we're talking, you're supposed to be engaged with the people.
I'm engaged. I'm listening to you. I'm trying to share it to the Facebook because
share
like you were doing last week.
Share the link. Not the link I sent you.
No, I know not the link.
The streaming link to Facebook, so that they can come on and they can find out where we are and come on live. So again, I must reiterate, okay, that this is a live show. What you're seeing is being recorded, but it's live. It's happening right now. Okay, at what time is it? 6:50. It's probably 8:50 your time. You're in New York, it's probably 9:50. Don't ask me to keep going because I don't keep up with the times for no further than that. But anyway, our radio show spans from coast, mid Central America to the coast, from Oklahoma to California. Okay, from the Red River to the Pacific Ocean and everything in between. You can come on our show and talk about your product, business, or service, and we'll be sure to blast it out and let everybody know about what you do and what you have. And every show is recorded, so you can go on our podcast and click on live or playlist, and you'll see every show. Every show is recorded, and so when you guys get a chance, if you can't watch it now live, you can go back to our podcast on YouTube and watch the show at your leisure. This is the All the Way Live podcast. And so we're looking forward to having you guys come on and check us out and things like that. I'm going to leave for a hot second, and I want Candy to tell you what we need for you guys to do. I'm going to have her tell her what we need for you guys to do. It is very, very, very important. We want you guys to do this. Candy, can you tell them what that is?
Okay, y'all, what we need is for everyone to hit the subscribe button. It's on the right corner. I thought he's going to right corner. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you can get notification every time we go live. So this is very important for everyone who are watching. I can't say listening no more because we're live and we're visual. You can see us. So definitely hit the subscribe button now. So, but yeah, so definitely. I think Carl just already announced how that worked. What your chance of winning.
Well, tell them about that. Tell them about that. I'll go away while you tell them about hit the subscribe.
You want me to tell?
Tell them
Okay.
what the subscribe because I can talk, but I need you to do a lot. Tell them about the subscribe and what they can win.
Okay. Well, so the 100th subscriber will pick everybody between 1 and 100, and we'll select one person. And once we select that person, you can win a held hand camera. Where's it at? Where's the camera? Did you forget, Carl? The camera? Where's the camera? There we go. I'm be Vanna White today. So that will be, you can win that. It's very nice. Is handheld, so you can take it anywhere. That's exactly what I need. Is one of those camera. So the 24th will win something else. We're still deciding on the 24th subscriber. So definitely that's a nice little camera you can win. So please hit the subscribe button. And like I said, you will get a notification as well. So just waiting for Carl to come back on. But yes, please subscribe.
Point to the subscribe
Subscribe.
Point to the
subscribe. Am I on the right now? Subscribe. Here we go. Is that way? This way, that way, this way. It depends on my camera. That way or this way. Okay. Well, you see it. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it. Just hit the subscribe right above Mocha. Just hit that subscribe button right there.
We need you guys.
It's so simple. It's free. It's free.
We need you guys to subscribe to our.
And don't forget to go to our page, our Facebook page. Also, we'll be posting our video there, I think. Or if not, just go to our YouTube channel. And you can see the pre-recorded video of us.
Let's see what's going on Facebook. Let's see if anybody chiming in on Facebook while she's talking about that stuff. We encourage you guys.
Subscribe.
We encourage you guys to go to the Facebook page. On the Facebook, I put the link on there real quick so that you guys get the links on there. So you guys ought to be able to go there. We put that on yesterday. So you guys ought to be able to go on the Facebook and hit the link and come right on and watch the show. It'd be awesome. We'd love to have you guys on. We'd love you guys to leave comments. Again, subscribing is important. Now, what she was trying to explain to you, and she didn't do, she did okay. Let me just reiterate.
Whatever.
Let me just reiterate. You see this right here? You see this right here? When we get 100 prescribers, one of you is going to win this. This is a digital handheld camcorder, high definition.
Okay, so I didn't know the high definition, but
as a matter
it's nice.
Of fact, I have 3 of them. No, I'm not giving all 3 of them away. One of them I use for my podcast show, so you can see the clarity of this camera. Once we reach 100, we're going to do a giveaway, and one of you lucky subscribers is going to be a winner of this device. And I got it. It is in my possession. What you see is it sitting on its box on my desk. But I ain't gonna tell you where I live, so don't come rob me. Anyway,
yes, please subscribe. It's very important for us.
In the 24th subscriber, we're gonna give away a prize.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna tell you what that is. Though. I ain't gonna tell you what that is. But you'll know as soon as you do it, you'll see it'll turn 20. It'll turn to the 24. So we just encourage you again. We encourage all of you guys to come on and subscribe to our channel. It's
And make sure
important.
you share it on Facebook.
Yeah,
Share
we
it,
want on Facebook. We want you to like us. That's important.
like it, and share it.
Like it
More
and
people,
and, and,
the
and
more.
follow us. Follow us on Facebook. We got about 500-600 followers right now on Facebook. 400 and something followers. And so we're still trying to grow that space. So get on there. We love to hear ideas, show ideas, things like that you guys may want to hear about on the show. So make sure you chime in and talk to us about that kind of stuff. It'd be
And
awesome.
maybe we could get one of your favorite artists on the show one day. Never know.
That's a trick, but you never know.
So it's very important for us, for y'all to hit the subscribe button and share it and let people know and have them to subscribe for us. The more the merry, the more we can advance, So it's important for us to have more people to view. So this would definitely give us to give more prizes. Like Carl said last week, what kind of car you? A giveaway for a car.
I ain't got no car.
I said we may be able to get sponsors. That's the whole thing. We need people to subscribe. I mean, the more people we get, the more people we can help. We can help your business.
Look, if I run across the car, you know what? I wouldn't even record it. If I run across the car and if I run across the car and I don't need it, I'll raffle it off.
So you're gonna take. So they have to come get the car.
Yeah,
they're not in California.
Yeah, but I mean, the possibility of that happening is slim and none. But anyway, like I said, this is the All the Way Live podcast. We want you guys to subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe to our channel so that every time we're coming on with a live show, you'll be notified so that you can have this show. It says it just, plain as day, notify me, whatever, you can do whatever. And we just want you to have access to seeing a wonderful show in the making. I mean, most of you guys are on the ground floor. We're just starting. But I have this suspicious feeling, especially when we're bringing on some of the guests I'm thinking that I'm going to bring, and you're going to get to see this stuff. There's going to be a magic segment in every show. And it's not going to be me. I'm going to bring these people on.
I'm sorry, y'all.
They're going to do something real quick, maybe one or two effect. That's it. And I'm going to introduce them. They're going to show you what you want. They're going to show you a little bit something, and they're going to be gone. So if you ain't subscribed, if you ain't watching the show, you're going to miss it. I guarantee you. Of course, you can always go to our YouTube and watch it again because it's recorded. Sitting on our YouTube channel. That's All the Way Live podcast. The link is in our Facebook page. We probably going to put it on our Instagram some kind of way. I'm not sure if that's. I'm sure that's.
There are some talented artists out there. I'm saying artists, and it just take one person just to talk to, and they can open a lot of doors for you who's trying to get their foot in the ground. Because I know there's a lot of talented music artists here, R&B, rappers, and here are have your own business, different entrepreneurs, your product and services. Those things are important, so we can help you. We just need you to hit subscribe and share with your family and have them subscribe.
Like a broken record. Subscribe. Now, before we go any further, we do have a segment in our show called "If You Don't Know,
Now You Know."
Now, Kendi, you want to run these off? Or you want me to run these off?
No, I thought you was gonna talk about your art event, the Black.
I will. Don't worry about it. Look, the conversation that we have is between you and I. The people don't have to know.
I thought you was gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna do this.
We'll end it with.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You go ahead and do it.
We'll end it with "If you don't know, now you know."
Yeah,
that's our last segment for today. If you don't know, now you know. But what I'm going to talk about is pretty extensive, and you got to have a lot of time, which you really don't have any more time left. But anyway, uh,
Extensive.
yeah,
Why so
because people
extensive?
want to watch. I'm telling you, people are watching the basketball game right now. I'm telling you, this
Well,
is
you
a
should have.
huge game, and I just that glossed over me really quick. I forgot
You
that they playing
forgot.
today. It's really huge. I mean, we're talking about a final type basketball game. I myself probably want to get to that game,
I know you do.
but but I'm doing my due diligence. I'm doing what I said I was going to do, which is my show. Because after the game over, what are you going to do? You can always come watch my show. Absolutely. So here, and I missed the freaking record button for the first 10 minutes of it. Anyway, doesn't matter.
You
I
didn't
got plenty.
record it?
I did. I did. I did.
Uh,
I didn't get all of it, but I started it. Don't worry. Chill, chill. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, so I'm going to tell you about what I did or what's going down in my town. Okay, if you haven't already noticed that behind me, you might have taken a glimpse and seen some artwork back there. I'll move out the way so you can see it. Yeah, those are not bought paintings. I didn't get them from the flea market. I didn't buy them off of Amazon. I painted them because that's what I do, if you didn't already know. And so now I'm bringing this up because this spring there are art festivals all over the place. And last week I told you I was going to do a little bit of touch up about an art festival that I went to a few weeks ago. It is called the A Spectacular Black Girl Art Show. And I want to show you exactly what it was about. Uh, all artists of all walks of life, but they all were African American black women, and some of them were excellent. A lot of them were excellent. Matter of fact, all of them were excellent. They had really incredible artwork, and this show travels all over the United States. If you go to or Google a spectacular black girl art show, you'll probably see when they're coming to your town, if they're coming. But they going everywhere. I said to myself when that show comes to Los Angeles that I want to make sure I go see it, and I did, and I'm surely glad I did because it gave me nothing but complete inspiration. These girls are amazing, and they can paint, they can craft, they can, I mean, they had products, lotions, all kinds of stuff, all African American women. Now, I did a little bit of research on the organization. I think it's about 6,000 women in the organization. I think it was about 50 or 60 at the show here in Los Angeles. I don't know how many they go to each show, but I would imagine it's about that many. And the vibe is good. They got music, live music, girls up there singing and stuff. I took some video just so I can prove what I saw. This is some video. Okay, I'm at the Black Girl Art Show. And so, again, that was some video of the Black Girl Art Show. I did have a chance to talk with one of the artists about what was going on. And she was from Houston. She was very good, had some great work. I didn't do a whole big long interview because she was a little nervous. But I'll show you some clips from that video that I had with this young lady who's a fabulous artist that came all the way from Houston just to get a feel of the LA art scene.
Houston, Texas, and I paint. And
That's awesome. Great job. Great work. Adam, where you at?
Huh?
What city?
Houston?
Out of Houston. Make sure y'all check it out when she comes y'all way. So she was, like I said, she was a great artist. I did kind of walk around the place so you can kind of get a vibe of what the place was, what the event was like. I'm sure in every city it's a little different because they have a different slew of artists at this show. So I walked around a little bit, and just to give you a different vibe of what this place really looked like. And this was toward the later end of the day. Then we had the Black Girl Art Show. A ton of great art. A lot of them were all black women generating stuff. That's really telling you, if it's going down,
I am so fresh, yeah, I am so clean. Gotta pay a couple bucks, you know I try to see. Do what I want, yeah, do what I please. But if it's good advice, then believe I'm taking heed. Talk to me nicely before I get mean. Got a business to run, got a family to feed. And no, it ain't all about the cash. It's about working hard and not sitting on your ass. Anything you want, you can get it if you ask. But you still gotta try, put your foot on the gas. Make sure you're headed in the right direction. If you talk too much, you might miss your. Everything is always about perception. So when you need to work, you must not reflection.
that you don't want to miss if it comes to your area. It's amazing. And now, here's the thing. That was one Sunday. Had a fabulous time. Got some inspiration. I went back to the studio and I did some stuff, and then I got an email on this one, right? And this is called the Marvelous Black Boy Art Show, or the Black Boy Art Show. That was the following weekend. Now I didn't get a chance to go to that one, but if you go on to Google, they tell you all about it. They tell you all about the show on Google. They tell you everything about how many artists there and what they're doing. You see different videos. You get a good feel of the vibe of the show. But there are a lot of art fairs going on in the spring. And so it's a good time to get out, especially if the weather's nice, to go to one of these art fairs. I'm going to be in one. That's why I have all this work, because I've been putting together my booth here, because I'm going to be one in May 20th. So if you're in town, you're in Fontana, you're in the area where I am, and you want to go to the Fontana Arts Festival, I'll be there. You can see me, meet me, greet me, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want you to just come. I want you to buy something. So anyway, it's a great time in the springtime to go to these art fairs. Out here, I think May 20th, we got the Strawberry Festival coming. I used to go to that thing every year. It's way out there in the city of Ventura, but man, it's strawberries any way you can imagine. It was strawberries, and that's going on. Out here, what's going on in my town is obviously the LA County Fair, which is one of the best ones I've ever been to. I probably go on Sunday, so tune in next week. You might see some clips from that. But the LA County Fair is a great fair. Lots of people hanging out, lots of things to do. It's just having fun in the sun. And you know what they say in California, sunny California, even though it do rain in Southern California, so I don't believe that. So, but anyway, if you get a chance, go out and visit some of these art shows. They are amazing. And that concludes my segment of what's going down in your town. Up next, Candy Red. If you don't know, now you know.
Yes, if you don't know, now you know. That is the segment that we will be starting. We're trying to start and get new segments for different part of our show. So if you don't know, maybe one day you will know. No, you will know. I'm being silly. So I don't know if you know, is that almonds, do you like almonds, or do any, I guess nobody's on now, but if you like almonds, almonds are a member of the peach family. I never knew that. I didn't know almonds. I thought it was just a nut,
If you
it's
don't
a nut
know,
family. You know what I'm
if you
saying?
don't know,
Now
now
you
you know.
know. Okay, and there are only 4 words in the English language which end in dos, like tremendous, horrendous, stupendous, and hazardous. Hey, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff going on. So
Hazardous.
hazardous. Did I say that right? I pronounced it
Hazardous.
wrong. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it wrong. It's a tongue. Do that tongue twister. Carl, do that tongue twister. What's called?
What
Do the
tongue
tongue
twister?
twister. Can you do that one? Do you have it?
No, I ain't got
Oh,
that. If that's all, I ain't got that. This is what, if you don't know, now you know. You're supposed to be reading those off. Go
well,
ahead.
that's
What's
a
the next?
6 6. Oh, that's too much. The tongue twister in the English language. Okay. So, did you know if you sneeze too hard, you could fracture a rib? Did you know
That's why I
that?
don't sneeze. Just kidding. No, I
Yeah.
just
I know sometimes it would hurt, like if you sneeze too hard, but I didn't know it was your rib. Um,
just make sure you cover your mouth when you sneeze, right? That's important.
what? Well, you have cats. So, do you know cats' urine glows under a black light?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have a special light so that I can spot it, and when I see it, I clean it up.
Oh, wow. But I thought, don't you have a litter? Litter?
Yeah, but sometimes, sometimes, a cat might make might have an accident. And so you can't just let it go without unknown. So with the light, you turn all the lights off and you turn on this. It's kind of like a black light.
Okay.
Back in the day when you remember back in the day you used to party and you go into the black light and then you got on some white sneakers and then everybody see those. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
that's what the cat pee does the same thing under a black light. And so that's one of the ways that you can spot it and get rid of it, so that your house don't smell like infested with cat pee.
Mm.
That's
I
for
thought
cat.
they just automatically pee in their litter or do
Well,
number.
you don't own no cat, so you wouldn't know that. So
No, I don't
you have to be a
want a
cat.
cat.
You have to be a cat person to know the behavior of cats. Move
Okay.
on.
Okay. You try to hurry up so you can watch the game. I
No,
know.
I'm not. I'm just want to.
Okay. A shark is
You
the
know, we're
only
already at
known.
43 minutes.
Okay, did you know that a shark is the only known fish that can blink with both eyes? I didn't know they blink. I didn't know a shark blinks. Did you?
I didn't know any fish blink.
Oh.
I ain't worried about the blink. I'm just worried about him swallowing that hook so I can put him on that line and get him on the grill.
A cat has. We're talking
There's
about
some
cat. A
people
cat
out
has
there. I'm
32
sorry.
months of
I'm
energy.
sorry. Wait, time out. There's some
What?
people out there that
What?
they don't like killing fish. I get that. I'm sorry. I apologize for
Killing
that statement.
fish.
There's some people that don't like catching fish.
Oh, catching fish.
Yeah. Well, when you catch it, you got to kill it. You got to eat it. So some people out there that don't like that. So I apologize for that statement. I want to apologize to those ones who, obviously there's people of all walks of life. Some people that don't like, killing fish. I get that. So let me apologize for that little statement that I made. But as for me, I'm gonna eat fish. That's what
Me too.
Jesus fed fish.
31.
He fed 5,000 and then some with some fish. Okay, proceed.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the last one. So I know you're trying to hurry up.
Last
We're
one.
gonna talk
You can
about
do
the
about three
cat one
more.
more time.
You
We're
can do
gonna talk
about
about
three
your
more.
cat.
You can do about three more.
A cat has 32 muscles in each ear. Did you know that?
Nope. I ain't never seen a cat lift nothing with his ear.
Oh, okay. An ostrich, the oyster,
Yeah,
an
what?
ostrich eye is bigger than its brain.
Really?
Wow.
He can see good, but he can't think about where he was looking. Go ahead.
Okay, the giant squid has the largest eyes in the world.
As the who?
The largest eyes in the world. The giant squid.
Is this a
We
did
just
you
had.
know the giant squid? You supposed to say, did you know the
Oh, did you
giant squid?
know?
Remember, the second is if
We
you
had to
don't
do. Did
know,
you know? Did you know most people fall asleep in 7 minutes? That's the last one.
most people, how long it take you to
Fall
fall asleep?
asleep in 7 minutes.
7 minutes? How long it take you to fall asleep?
It depends. Sometimes I can't fall asleep.
In 7 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know.
I probably
Next time I
fall.
time myself, see how long it takes me to sleep.
How you gonna time yourself if you sleep?
On my
That's a
phone.
good question.
That's a good question.
Your phone will let you know when, oh, you fell asleep at 7:10 last night. How they gonna know that?
That's a good question. I'm gonna do that. I don't
That's
know.
an app that somebody need to create, is what that is.
How
And you
to
got a
sleep
couple
in.
more? Couple more.
A couple more. Let me see. Rubber bands last longer when refrigerated.
Yeah, I got one. Let me read this one. Because you're not putting did you know in front of
Oh,
it.
did you know? I mean, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, did y'all
Did
know
you
that?
know
Y'all know
this?
what the
Did you
segment
know?
is.
Did you know? Listen to this one. Did you
Did
know
you
in the course
know?
of an average lifetime, while sleeping, you might eat around 70 insects and 10 spiders or more?
Oh, I'm gonna keep my mouth.
If you like this, then you wake up, something tastes
I'm
good.
gonna wear my mask
Yeah,
when I go to sleep.
yeah. I bet you didn't know that, huh? And
I
that's
didn't
crazy.
know that. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I ain't gonna snore. I'm gonna tape it up at night. How
Okay,
about tape
listen to
it
this.
up
This
at
is the
night?
last one. I do this one. This is the last one.
I'll do
The
last one.
longest. Now this is crazy. I do this. This is the last one. I'll do this one. It says right here, the longest one-syllable words in the English language are scrunched and strength.
You
Some
supposed to say, do
suggest
you
that
know?
squirrel could be included, but squirrel is intended to be pronounced as two syllables. Squirrel, according to most
Squirrel.
dictionaries. Screeched and strengths are two other long one syllable words, but they only have 9 letters.
Oh, I didn't know that. You forgot. Did you know that? Now you know.
I said at the very beginning.
Oh,
If you
you
don't
did.
know,
That's
I said,
rewind it.
did you know?
Rewind it.
I said, did you know?
No,
Yes,
you
I did.
didn't.
You ain't
Rewind
listening.
it.
Did you know that Maine is the only state that has a one syllable name?
Yep.
If you don't know,
Now
know.
you know. Oh, did you know a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out?
If a crocodile stick its tongue out at me, I'm running.
If I see one, I'm running. Period.
Did you know the characters of Bert and Ernie on Sesame Street were named after Bert the cop and Ernie the taxi driver and Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life? I never knew that. And that's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, me too.
One of my favorite. My son can tell you I watch it every holiday season.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I never knew that.
I got to see that every year. Any of the movies, the Christmas movies, that's my favorite. That's the one I want to. I got to see that every year. Every year.
And that concludes.
If
you don't
know, now you know.
Don't say it wrong. It's
If you don't know, now you know. That's what I said.
No, you said if you didn't know. If you
know.
didn't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. I would play the song.
Don't know,
but
now
Google
you
won't-
know.
I would play the song, but Google gonna cut us off if I ain't put no music up there.
I know, man. I don't understand them.
Yeah, well, that's not to talk about on the live show. We'll talk about it on something else, please.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it is what
listen.
it is.
We're at we actually went longer than I said we were gonna go. I said we're gonna go 30, 40 minutes. We're at 50 minutes and some seconds. And so again, I know that most of the people are watching the basketball game. But after the basketball game, guess what? They're gonna come on and check out our show. I know it. I'm gonna get 100,000 views and 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 subscribers. I know you guys are gonna come on. I know you guys are gonna subscribe. Why? Because you like me. Anyway, and you like her. And so you'll subscribe because you will support us. We are your people. And we ask for you to support us, support our show. We're on the ground and we're running. And we're hoping that we'll come up with some good content for you guys to watch, things to see. We're hoping that we bring on some good guests for you guys, to entertain you guys, to show you guys products, services, things like that. And so if you continue to watch, I promise you it's going to get better. We're going to have giveaways after giveaways after giveaways. Now, mind you, you can't get nothing
Unless you
if you ain't
subscribe.
unless you subscribe. So please, from the kindness of my heart, I'm asking you guys to go on to the show and subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Where's it? Subscribe.
Subscribe. You got any last words you want? Let me show y'all how to do that, by the way, because a lot of people get kind of confused on how to subscribe. It's very simple. It's right there. See, it says right on the mug, it says subscribe. All you do is click that button. Click that button, put in your email or whatever, or just pick. I don't even think I put an email. Click that button, and you're there. You subscribe. It's very, very simple. We're gonna do some commercials on subscribing later on, so you guys can have an idea of how to do it and where to do it. But again, we encourage you guys to go on our station and subscribe. We want to build our subscribership so that we can start giving things away. And trust me, I got things to give away. I do. The reason why, because I don't need it. It's too much. The Bible says, giving is always better than receiving. I got a lot of stuff, and I just want to share some of it with some people. And so, listen, I ain't gonna just give it to you. You ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna just hand it to you like on a silver platter. You gotta do a little something. You have to subscribe. so make sure you come on here and you subscribe. Subscribe to the show. Subscribe to the podcast. It's All the Way Live podcast. It's Carl and the Angels. It's yourself, myself, the host, Candy Red. Our other host is Mocha. Let me bring a picture of her up real quick so you know exactly who she is. A lot of people are like, well, who is this other person? Why we never see her? Well, she's out right now. She's a little under the weather, but she'll be on here eventually. That's Mocha right there. Don't worry about the Thursday because we on Fridays for now. Sometimes we do come on Thursday. But again, if you come on every now and again, you're gonna see all three of us, myself, Candy Red, and Mocha, our hostess with the mostest. She's out sick, but she'll be back at a later time. So make sure you go on to the show and subscribe, and send us some, send us some emails or send us some not emails, but go on Facebook and leave some comments about the show. Maybe you want, maybe you got a topic or something you want to talk about. Go into our, look, this is live TV. Okay, it ain't TV. It's live internet, right?
Stream.
It's like TV, right? 40, 50 years ago, we couldn't do that, right? We had to pay somebody, but now we can do it. And so this is your opportunity. This is your 5 minutes of fame.
Yes.
And so maybe it's not as famous as if you were on, media TV. But anyway, we can put it out there. At least we can attempt to put it out there. But it's important that you subscribe and tell everybody about All the Way Live. Why do we call it All the Way Live? Because it's first a live show. Ain't nothing back here made up, pre-recorded, set up. If you see a cat running across, that wasn't planned. You some
Yeah, I'll tell you
dog
about
barking
your
in the
animals.
background, that wasn't planned. Okay, if the power go out, wasn't planned. It live. So I just want to make sure you understand it is a live show. Everything you see is happening in real time.
Carl
Real
has a lot of animals there. He
time.
should open
You
up
ain't
a
got to tell her
zoo.
about that. She ain't got to tell her. She ain't got to tell her about that. She ain't got to tell nobody about the
He should
zoo
open up
at
a
my
zoo.
house. These are my animals. She ain't got to tell nobody about my animals. She got one. Look, this ain't about us. This is about you. So
You.
make sure you get on there and
The
subscribe
subscribe button
and
right
come visit
above
us and tell us
Mocha.
about what you're doing and also about what's going down here. There's a lot of things that's going on. We want to hear, about what's going down in your town. That's important. I know there's a lot, I don't look, I'm not a world traveler, don't get me wrong. Okay. I don't like traveling. You know, I go down the street, around the corner, up the hill, that kind of thing. But when I go like 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200 miles, I'm bored. I'm bored. Bored in the house, bored. You know the saying.
Bored in the house.
Yeah.
Bored in
So
the house.
I don't like traveling. But when I do get to a destination, I like doing things. I like finding things. So you guys know these things because you live in those destinations. And so you can tell us all about it. And then we'll get on here and we'll tell other people about it. Right? That's the idea. It's more talking about you and the things that's going on in your neighborhood, in your town, than what you see on natural TV media all the time. You know, everybody know mainstream news. Everybody know about that. But we're trying to bring stuff just a little bit closer
To
to
home.
home, a little bit closer to home. Candy, you have any last words you want to say before we sign off
Well, I like to wish.
Friday night
Oh
live?
yes, sure. I like to wish everybody, all the mothers out there, a happy Mother's Day, and pretty much like Carl says, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And like I said, you have an opportunity to, above Mocha head, you see, hit that subscribe button. But you definitely, everyone have an opportunity to just get a chance maybe to win that nice digital handheld camera. So if you're in between the first and the 100th subscriber, you have a chance to win that. And the 24th subscriber will win a gift. So definitely enjoy your weekend. You have Sunday Fundy every Sunday. Don't forget about that. If you like to go to the Remington Park and bet on the horses, or like to go to the inside casino, and hit that slot machine. And also remember, Attitude Day every first week of May. So since I missed it this year, I'm gonna make sure I don't miss it next year. So and don't forget, if you don't know now, if you don't, that's it right. If you don't know now you know.
And
If you don't know now,
remember,
that's a
remember the
topic.
Black Boy Art Show is
Oh, I
coming.
forgot.
Listen,
And the black boy. Oh, did you talk about the black boy art?
yeah,
You
I
forgot
did.
that.
The Black Boy Art Show is coming in May 21st, and that's in Chicago. And after that,
Oh,
it
in
goes to another
Chicago.
place. So if you're in the Chicago
But all
area,
the people in
go
the
check that out.
Chicago,
Go check that out if you're in Chicago
check it
area.
out.
The things coming out there in Chicago. Like I said, I missed it here in Los Angeles because it was a following weekend. Obviously, I had something else I had to do. But you want to go check that out because there is some amazing artwork. And if you're in Los Angeles, if you're in Fontana on May 20th, from 5 p.m. to 10, come check me out at my show. I'll be there live and in living color, just like I am right now, right? Except tomorrow when you watch the recording, it's not live. But I'm glad you guys came on to check us out. Again, we're at the hour. It's a little bit past the hour. I know you guys want to get to the game. You probably want to get to the second quarter. I don't even know what's going on, so don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. I know there's some Warrior fans out there. There's some
Yes,
Laker
warrior,
fans out there.
warrior,
There's some
warrior.
Nuggets. Wait, did the Nuggets? Anyway, I don't know. There's some Phoenix fans out there. So you guys are watching the basketball. I get that. You watching the basketball game. Last thing you want to do is come on and watch me. I get that. That's why this show is short. It's a short show. But again, you can always go back and watch this show on our YouTube channel. It's recorded on there. And you can chime in on our Facebook and chat and leave something on our Facebook or comment about the show. If there's anything else you want us to talk about, we love to hear from you. But for the most part, we want you guys to subscribe to our channel. It's the All the Way Live podcast on YouTube. You can go to there right now, and all you have to do is when you get there is click on this subscribe button. It's right up under Mocha, right here. I can't make it more plain than that. It's right under Mocha. Just click on there and you subscribe. We're looking for at least 100 subscribers off the jump. And when we get to that 100, we're going to give away, as Candy had already reinstated, we're going to give away this camera, which is a very nice high digital camcorder, handheld, high definition. We're going to give this thing away to someone in that 100 subscriber list. We're also, if you are the 24th subscriber, you'll know, and we'll know, because we'll see the number up there. And then we're just going to call it out. We're going to go to the list. We're going to call it out. You subscribe. You made a comment and say, I just subscribed. I'm number this. I'm number that. I don't know how. We'll figure out how to count those people to see how those people go.
Because I don't know if it gives you, does it give you who?
It may. Another way that we can do it is, which I've seen somebody do before. We have a quiz, not a quiz, but a question, right? And we're looking for one answer and one answer only, kind of like you see on the Family Feud. And the first person in the comments that answer that will win, and we can see that. We can see the first person that get it right. The first person that get the question right who answers the question will win a prize. We can do it like that. I'll see if we can count the 24 and see if we can get to the 24th guy. But I got a lot of stuff I got to give away. It's not the only thing. Trust me. Yeah. This is real. This ain't made up. This is live. This ain't pre-recorded. Now, my background you see is not a green screen.
And the background you see is not a green.
This background is real.
This background is real.
I can reach out and touch. I can't reach because I ain't Stretch Armstrong. But anyway, it's real. And it's a real show. And we'd love for you guys to come over and subscribe to us. But for right now, we out. We're about an hour and 3 minutes into a show that we only said was going to be about 30 to 40 minutes. And so we're glad that you guys
somebody just joined.
The ones that did. And we appreciate you. Peace, love, and what, Candy?
And happiness.
Wow. She remembered.
Oh, whatever.
We see you guys later. We're out.